Hey guys, we're here for a nighttime edition of Pete Rocks Asleep. um, I just got back. Well, not really just. Let's face it, I've had supper and showered and stuff. But back from the gym, I finally got to meet with my trainer to get my new program. And I am excited! um, First of all, love the new trainer. She's just awesome. um, she really worked with me to make things work. Like I met with her a couple weeks ago and kind of told her what I was looking for, and she made up a program for me, and then we tried it out today, and a couple of things just weren't working for me, but she just modified it all and really gave me really good cues and stuff to make it work, and I loved it. I got some really great exercise. So I thought I would come on here and share with you guys what I'm doing. I think I'm actually going to make a playlist of like some demos of all the different exercises because pretty much all of them are new to me. So I kind of like to watch how-to videos over and over again just so I can get the technique down a little bit better because although she gave great cues, my memory maybe not so great. So um, let's get into it, right? So it's a 2-day program. And it's kind of weird how it's divided up, but whatever, it works for me. So day one starts off with some squats. Um, this was a big worry for me because my balance was not so great, and I've got back problems. So traditional squats, where you have the weight your on your back, that really kind of compresses your spine a little bit more than maybe it needs to. And if your back is not straight, if it's curvy or whatever, like mine is, that can cause some extra tension. Um, so I'm going to be doing squats with the trap bar, which I've talked about before. Um, and it's a lot easier and it's a lot more fluid motion. But I was having a hard time with that because apparently my ankle flexion is really really poor. Um, like when I would come up to the top and try and lock out, I'd like tilt backwards and almost fall over. And obviously, if when I have actual weight on the bar, that's an issue. Um, and that's because my ankles are just really poor. So I'm going to be working on that, and I'm actually going to be starting to do the squats um, with a ball on the wall. So basically, that allows me to put my feet out a little bit more, so that instead of having my legs like this, they're kind of out from the wall a little bit. Um, so it's a little bit easier on my ankles, and yeah, so that's a good way to get started. Plus, I'm gonna work on some exercises, to increase my flexibility there in my ankles. So, squats. Number two, and this is, I swear, it's like I love it so much, so much. Sumo deadlifts. We tried a bunch of different deadlift variations, with kettlebells, you know, traditional American kind of deadlifts. Um, and sumo deadlifts is what did it for me with a bar. Um, and I tell you, we were doing it on the Olympic platform they have at my gym. It's got the mirror right in front of you, and I was just looking at the mirror and I was just like, wow, I looked like a total freaking badass doing these, and I like that. I like that a lot. Um, So yeah, sumo deadlifts. If my back can hold out, my back is feeling a little bit like it was on fire. Without a doubt, it was on fire because after she showed me the program, I went and did that first day um, rotation. Um, but yeah, I love them. So I'm not lifting a lot of weight like right off. It's really getting the technique down, and I still have a lot of flexibility problems. So I'm basically just doing the bar, but I'm doing the bar off the floor. So it's kind of like I'm doing a deficit deadlift. Um, and that's just to increase my flexibility. And eventually, I'll add, normally when you're doing a deadlift, you've got, the 45s on it, so it's up off the ground like, I don't know, almost a foot. So I'm doing it with the bar, but I'm doing it off the floor. So hopefully that'll help me get my flexibility and my technique down. And then as I add weight, well, it's going to come up off the floor a little bit, but I'll be lifting more weight as well. So that'll be cool. So number 3 exercises. Sorry, I have it on my phone here. I took a picture of it. Dumbbell fly on the bench. I've done dumbbell flies, seated before, and I tried them on the bench, but I couldn't really get them to work. But she gave me some good cues and some good ways to do it, and my shoulders are on the bench solid when I'm doing these dumbbell flies, so that's great. Number 4 is a lat push down with a T-bar. So it's just basically out in front like this with your arms straight and just all the way down to your knees. So that's good. New lat exercise for me. Number 5. Oh, Arnold shoulder press. Now those are fun. It's basically well, you can look it up on the internet. Arnold press. You do a lot of rotation and like this and up. And it's a real dynamic sort of motion, and it's great. I like it. The last exercises is standing leg raise. Well, I do that all the time anyway, but just something to, get your abs finished off at the end. So that's day 1. Day 2, chest press. I'm going to have a choice. I can do it on the bench or I can do it on the machine. I'm kind of opting for the machine because it's a little bit better for me, and I can do more weight, so I like it better. Tricep pull down, push down, pull down. Well, whatever you want to call it. It's a push down, but one-handed with a rope. And I like that as well because, well, first of all, my left and right side are really kind of disproportionate. So doing one arm exercises is probably better for me. Just make sure that they're both getting worked properly. But also I found with using the rope, it's like use the short rope, not the double rope, just the one rope. And I was really able to really fully extend, because when you're using a bar or using the 2 ropes, I mean, basically you hit your legs when you do the full extension. But with the rope, I was able to go a little bit farther back, and I really felt it a lot better. So I like that a lot. Let's see. What was that? Yeah. Oh, sorry, that was actually number 4. But anyway, next one. Oh my, I'm gonna have to zoom in. Oh, that doesn't help much at all. Oh, rowing, just a seated row. Typical thing. A lying hyperextension. So basically, you're straight like this, and you're kind of like Superman. your hips are supported, and the back of your legs are supported, but the upper part of your body is not. So basically, just holding that with a weight to your chest like this, and just holding that for 15-20 seconds times how many times you could do it. And that's just it strengthens your lower back quite a bit. Bicep curl, standing, seated, whatever, it doesn't really matter. She said I probably standing is good. If I'm tired, then do seated or preacher curl or whatever. I can just switch it up, and alternating. One day I'll do like wide grip, one day I'll do narrow grip. And the last one is mountain climbers. I've been doing mountain climbers now for like the past 2 or 3 months, but this is mountain climbers with the Bosu ball, which is the half circle. So you're basically in plank position with your elbows on the Bosu ball, and you're doing mountain climbers. And it looks easy. It's not. I mean, with your feet together in the back, and you're on this wobbly ball in the front, it's really hard to remain flat, especially when you're doing one knee to the chest. kind of motion. So that's hard. It's gonna take me a while to work up with that. I mean, just the plank, I was kind of like teetering, you know, do, 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 do. So so yeah, so that's good. So I think that's it. And also, you know, I only had the one exercise for shoulders, well, pretty much, which was the Arnold press, which is great. I mean, it does a lot. I mean, it does. I think it pretty much works your, you know, all of your shoulder, front and back. Um, but you know, I have it in my head that I want to do this overhead press, so I had her watch me do the overhead, like a standing overhead press kind of thing, and she's like, "Oh, that's bad," because my back is I'm really leaning back um, too far. So I'm going to be doing that, but basically against a wall. So um, just to kind of get myself to keep straight, just get used to being straight, and then I can go back to just being, you know, free to bend and wobble around. So yeah, so that's my routine. It's 2 days, so I don't know how I'm gonna work it. I generally go to the gym about 5 days a week. So I guess let's see, if I do 2 days, take a break, 2 days, take a break. That's up to 6 days. So yeah, I guess that works. Like just 2 days and take a break. And one of those breaks will be a cardio day, and one of them will be an actual um, break where I try not to do anything and end up doing 2 or 3 hours of exercise, because that's a rest day for me because I can't stand still. So anyway, guys, that's it. Like I said, I'm going to make a playlist. Maybe I'll link it down below after I do it. It'll be a couple days, but I'll link it on Facebook as well um, if you're interested in that. Um, so yeah, so that's it. Tomorrow is weigh-in day. I might just do a short video, or I might not do a video at all. I weighed in this morning because I don't know, I was feeling fat. But I weighed in at 175.1, so that's up a little bit from last week. Actually, quite a bit from last week. I think I was like almost a pound. But I have been eating like a madman this week. I upped my calories, 200 calories a day, which means I have to go over 3,800 calories a day, and it's a struggle, guys. Like, it's a serious struggle to do that much food. Um, and today and yesterday too, I was just way behind in calories. Today I kind of shot myself in the foot because I had bread for my first breakfast. I had a bagel, and then my second breakfast I had my egg sandwich, and then lunch I had a beef sandwich. So I had bread 3 meals in a row, and I basically couldn't eat anymore for the rest of the day. So I was really struggling to get my, you know, my snack and my supper in um, today, and you know, I have a lot to eat still. So I really gotta get some. I gotta hit the shake. I gotta make more shakes. But shakes are kind of hard to make high calorie because I can't just put fat in them because there's only so much fat I can take in at once and have my biliary system not have a hard not freak out on me. Um, so yeah, so I'll just find some recipes, and I need to get some more protein powder too. Um, yeah. So anyway, gosh, we're at 14 minutes again. So yeah, I'm not doing a video tomorrow. That's my update. I'm up a little bit in weight. That's all you want to know. Anyway, guys, get out there, get your exercise in, get excited about your fitness, and change things up often, because I tell you, like, I am just hyped up and really energized and excited. My back is sore. Sumo deadlifts, you know, just my technique is not that great. Works your back, and I did those extensions today too. So, but it's worth it, guys. You know, as I progress, I'm going to keep on doing it safely. You know, I'll have to invest in a weight belt eventually because my back is not great. Um, but yeah, get out there, get your fitness in, and be strong, guys. All right, see you later. Bye.